Good morning, my butter sugars and butter babies. Welcome back to my channel. It is almost 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we are about to get this video melting. Today, y'all see I got my hot cup of coffee. Guys, I have started intermittent fasting. This is my 4th day, so y'all pray for me. I'm having coffee with only less than a few calories in here, no sugar. Yay me. But anyway, today we are making our 3 ingredient layered flaky buttermilk biscuits. All right, so, and also guys, you guys probably are used to my channel being called Butter Makes Everything Better. Well, we had to do some reorganizing, rearranging for outstanding, or shall I say, purposes that we're not going to talk about. But anyway, so now just look for my channel that says Brandy the Butter Queen, but I'm still going to use my slogan as Butter Makes Everything Better. So without further ado, let's get this video melting. All right, guys, so and good morning, by the way. It's early. So today we're doing the 3 ingredient buttermilk biscuits, and what you're going to need is self-rising flour. You're going to need buttermilk. Yeah, buttermilk is so good. And that good old salted butter. Salted, not unsalted, guys. Okay? And let's give you the amounts that you need. All right? So you're going to need 2.5 cups of self-rising flour. You're going to need, I'm going to say, you can use a 1/4 cup of butter, but y'all know us. We like butter, and I am the butter queen. So we're going to take it up and do a 4th cup, okay? And then it wasn't even right, y'all. It's early. 1/3 cup, okay? And then, of course, you need 1 cup of good old-fashioned buttermilk. Now, if you do not have buttermilk, the secret that you can do is take you 1 cup of milk, just regular whole milk, and add you a capful of apple cider vinegar. And lemon juice works as well. But you stir it up in there, let it sit for a minute, and that will turn into buttermilk. All right, guys. Now, as for your utensils, you're going to need your rolling pin, or you can do it the country way, the old-fashioned way, pound it out and stuff like that. You're going to need your wooden spoon, and you have 2 choices. You can grate your butter, or grate, as they say, or you can use a pastry cutter, okay? And the reason being for that is because your butter needs to be frozen. It needs to be frozen, okay? Because you're going to work this into your batter. And then you need your mixing bowl. So we're going to get this started. Like I said, we're going to grate ours today because it's really frozen. It's really hard. So to cut this is going to be very hard. If you want to use the pastry cutter, then you just take your butter completely out of the refrigerator. Make sure it's very cold. Cut it in cubes, and then you can kind of work it in the dough like that. Okay? So let's get this grated, and we'll be back. Okay. Let's take a sip of coffee. And we're back, butter sugars and butter babies. Okay, guys, so this is what you're looking for. Look how beautiful that is. It looks like grated cheese, right? I decided to grate it because I had a huge block. Okay, and of course, I added a little extra. Ha, ha, ha. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly add our flour into our butter. Okay, do this like this. And we're going to kind of take our spoon and just kind of move this around. You don't want to, what you don't want to do is you don't want to create a flat butter. You want to make sure that it's chunky, just like this. Because when you get ready to make those biscuits, oh my God, that butter in between those layers, okay? And now to this, we're going to add our buttermilk. And you just pour it in there. Kind of make you like a little hole, a little well, as they call it. All right. We're going to move this out of the way, and we're going to kind of just fold this in here. We don't want to stir it. We just want to fold it. Okay. And don't forget, guys, please preheat your ovens to 425 degrees because these are biscuits, so you want them to go ahead and cook. You don't want them to be just sitting in there in like a lukewarm temperature. Okay? So, we're going to get down and dirty with this, and we're going to put our hands in it so we can get it folded over. And yes, when you're a good cook, your hands will get dirty. You cannot be afraid to get your hands dirty. Guys, I was thinking about when I said 1/3, 1/4 cup, that was funny. Like, I can only imagine the measuring gods, whoever made that, the measurements were probably like, what did she just say? Yeah, I can only imagine that. And if you feel like you've put a little bit too much butter, then you can always add just like a little bit more flour. But I'm the butter queen, so I don't think you could ever, ever, ever have enough butter to anything. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we want to get this together. Let me wash my hands. I'm glad that where I work at in my kitchen, my sink is like really right behind me. So you want to use the same flour. You want to flour your surface, okay? You know, just kind of be a little gentle with it, and you want to pour this out on there so you can get down with it, okay? So all you're doing is just making a nice little pastry ball here. That's all you're doing. You just want to take it and just kind of work it over. That dough should be cold and fab right now. And what I mean by that, that incorporated frozen butter is going to make these biscuits a beast. So we're just going to take them and do them like this so we get that whole thing in there. You don't want to overwork it because you don't want your butter to begin to melt. Okay? You want to keep it like this. If you're looking for moist, any type of pastry, you want to always use frozen or cold butter. It just works so much better. Okay? Don't be afraid to make these things what you want them to be. Okay? So you don't want to work them too much. So now, this is the fun part. And I told y'all we're going to make buttermilk, layered buttermilk biscuits, okay? So now, what we want to do is, we want to take our rolling pin. We're going to put a little flour on him, whatever you've named your rolling pin. This is Bart, guys. So we're going to take these and we're going to roll this dough out. And I'm going to just kind of show you what we're going to do. We're going to roll it out. If it gets a little sticky, add a little bit more self-rising flour. Self-rising flour, guys, that's the key. That's why you only need 3 ingredients. Don't get no all-purpose, because if you do all-purpose, then it won't be 3 ingredients anymore. Okay, self-rising flour, for those who don't know, has everything in it. It's got the baking powder, the baking soda, the pinch of salt, all those good things that make your dough or pastries rise. It's already in your self-rising flour. Okay, so we want to get this rolled out, and we're going to try to make it even, because what we're going to do is we're going to begin to fold this dough as we roll it, okay? Journey, can you zoom in a little bit, come down so they can see the flakes in pieces of butter. Okay, that's what you're looking for. That's why you do it frozen. You want that to be you're gonna roll it out as flat as you can get it. Don't press it into the counter if you haven't put enough flour down there. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and this is why it's important that we have enough flour. And we're gonna go in on both sides because we're gonna reflour this surface to make sure that we get these layers in there. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more flour. I'm probably gonna need a lot more flour, guys, because y'all know me, I put a lot of butter on mine. We wanna make these very nice and layered, okay? Now let's see if we can get this turned over so we can add more flour. There we go. And it's not gonna hurt to add this flour because it's self-rising flour. And that's what's in your biscuit dough. Okay? I'm gonna roll these out. You guys kind of get the picture. Roll them out. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Woohoo! Look, we got layers. Y'all, this is the hardest part. Rolling out this dough and folding it to make sure that it's what you're expecting it to be. You gotta fold and roll. Fold and roll. Fold and roll. Fold and roll. You can do it about 4 times, but of course, you know me, the Butter Queen did a little extra. And like I said, you can do it where you fold it over, pat it down, and then fold it over, pat it down, fold it over. But then you're looking at biscuits that are like this, okay? Also, you're going to need your little ring cutter and a pan. And what we're going to do now is we're going to spray our pan with some nonstick spray. And of course, it's the butter flavored. All right, and we're going to dip our little biscuit cutter, cookie cutter. And y'all, don't talk about me. I know it's plastic, but guess what? They didn't have any silver ones, so we're going to roll with these. And we're going to cut these like this here. And we're going to place them on the cookie sheet. Okay. Make sure when you unfold that you keep your layers, okay? Don't just, you know, you don't want to just throw them on there and then. So we're going to lift our dough. From around the biscuit that we made, because we do not want to interrupt the magic that we made. I don't think I can get another one out of here. If so, he's going to be a half biscuit. So we're just going to leave him there. We'll give him to the baby. Okay. And we're going to try to create a biscuit out of that. We might make it. No man left behind. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna create, just keep those layers in there. Don't mess them up. And we're gonna do this again. Same thing, guys. Now you have layers inside of layers, okay? So we're gonna try to record a little bit so you guys can see what I mean by roll and fold. So you're gonna roll this out. Try to make it as even as you can. I wasn't too good in geometry, so as y'all can see, my work shows it. Okay, we're going to turn him, and we're going to roll some more. Okay. Don't worry about your butter, it's in there. And then we're going to fold, and we're going to roll some more. This is the part that you got to put your back into it. That's why I say, when I say you can do it like this, you can fold it and do it like that, you can do it like that, but that's just a lot more time. So it's always good to have you Mr. Rolling Pin here. Okay? If you look, you can see those stacks. Those are going to be your layers. We're going to do one more fold, and then we're going to add those puppies to our pan. All right. Whoever get these right here, they're going to be layered for real. Nice and fluffy and stuff. Okay. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to put this down. We're going to dip this in a little flour like this here. Can she do it? Yes, she did it. Awesome sauce. Like I said, you want to lift up your dough. You do not want to, and guys, I may need to move these over just a little bit so I can squeeze these other ones in here. So if not, I'm going to have to do another pan. And you lift it up. Lift the dough from up around it. Don't just grab. Okay, let's try to do one more, John.
The big biscuit.
This is normally the biscuit, or whatever's left over is normally for Dad, because he's the one that, you know. So you just do a little bit because you don't have much left. So, and like I said, if you want to, I'll show you how to do this, the fold and press one. You just press it down like this here.
Those layers are gorgeous.
Just press and fold. He's gonna be a big biscuit, y'all. Okay? If you see that he's getting kind of thick, you know, just kind of pat him out. But like I said, that one's the hardest way. When you do the pat and fold, that's hard. I tip my hat to my grandmothers and those that used to, when they didn't have rolling pins and all the extra stuff, they used their old trusty dusty hands, and they believed that they could get it done like that, and they did. You know, when it's love and stuff like that, and don't worry about your butter. He's still in there. That's that beautiful flaky. All right. Well, he's a little thick, so we're going to pound him out just a little bit more. We don't want him too thick, guys. All right. So we're going to place these in the oven in a 400, excuse me, in 25-degree oven. And we're going to bake these for like 15 minutes at the most, maybe 10, just depending on your heat. I have a gas stove, so the heat in my oven is very high, and we're gonna set a timer, and we're gonna do it for 12 minutes, okay? Because my oven is straight gas. All right, and we'll be back with the results. All right, guys, we are back. Look at here. All you smell is what?
Butter.
Butter. That's all you smell. If you could smell my kitchen right now, it smells like nothing but butter. Look at how beautiful they came out.
layers.
Look at this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, of course, some butter.
Look at all those layers.
Y'all see those layers? Look at that. Oh my goodness. And of course, you know, we're gonna take and spread some butter on top of these. Y'all, I'm sorry, I just love butter. It just, don't laugh because I can't find my little basting tool right now. And what I mean by basting tool is basting brush. Okay, not like a turkey baster. Look at those beautiful, and look guys, look how airy they are. That is what you're looking for. You're looking for that air. That's why I can't press down too hard, because with those layers in there, you have a lot of air. Come in closer, Journey. Y'all hear that? That is the sound you're looking for. And my helper, Royal, has stepped into the building and she saved the day. Woohoo! Look at there. Look. Now we can do it faster. Okay.
Sounds so crispy.
Mm-hmm. And guys, remember, y'all see why they're moving while I'm doing this? And that's because I remember to spray the bottom of your pan. Okay? So we're going to try one of these. Let's get him right here in the middle. Look at there. That's what you're looking for. Look at that, guys. Look at those layers. Look at that. Look at how layered they are. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes. We're going to add a little butter in the middle. Yes, butter in the middle. Let's break this off. Look at that. Look, guys. Look. Oh, that is beautiful. Now that's the biscuit. That is a biscuit. Oh my God. That's amazing. When I say that's amazing, that's amazing. Taste this, Journey.
That is. There's so many layers. It's so crispy, so airy, so soft.
That's amazing. Look at the bottom of it. This is how you want the bottom of your biscuits to look. You don't want them burnt. Okay?
Golden brown.
So now, hi Royal. You gonna try it? Tell the camera what you think.
I'll taste it as butter.
That's all you taste is butter? That's all it's supposed to be in there. Alright guys. That's all for today. Now we're gonna serve this up with some breakfast sausage or some breakfast bacon or ham, however you want to do it. You can serve it with some eggs, or you can just open them up, put you some jelly or jam on the inside of there, and just serve them up just like that, or some honey. I don't prefer honey. I don't like honey. Or you can use syrup or something like that, or you can make you some good old country sausage gravy to pour over them. So without that love and tender, you can't have recipes like this. So just know that every recipe that I put out there that I do, it is full of love. That's how I do it. And until the next time, y'all stay safe during the rest of this pandemic. I know a lot of things have lifted up. A lot of things are starting to reopen. But be smart, be wise. You know, if you can stay home, stay home. Until the next time, see you guys later. Bye.